Madridistas, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I have breaking news for you. Real Madrid will be facing off against Manchester City once again in the Champions League. I believe it is the fifth year in a row that we will be playing one of our newest rivals in the sport. And honestly, I'm kind of happy about it because I think this is such a big test for Real Madrid just to kind of start off this knockout phase of the new format for the Champions League. Again, let me know in the comments. I'm very curious for me. Do you like the new format? Personally, me, I like the old format better, but maybe it's just what I'm used to. But guys, in this video, we're kind of be talking about my initial thoughts that I just had in the live stream as well. So if you guys joined the live stream, thank you very much. If you guys want to never miss a live stream, hit that notification bell as well. Stay subscribed, like the video as well. Helps me out a ton. But guys, these are my initial thoughts for the Real Madrid versus Man City game. We will be talking about it a lot more moving forward as well, but I can't wait to be talking about that. But guys, enjoy the live stream, enjoy the recap as well. And guys, let me know in the comments. I'm very curious to hear from you. What's your initial thoughts for the matchup between Real Madrid and Man City? Madridistas, I'm not sure how many of you are going to be in here. If not, we will record the video though. It's always Man City. It was always going to be Man City. There's never a year that we don't play them, it seems. Never a year that we don't play them. But guys, I just want to come on here real quick. We'll record this one too. Give you my initial thoughts on this game. Coming into it, kind of the lineup. We can kind of talk about the lineup really quick, what I kind of want to be seeing for this game as well. And I'm just curious from other Madridistas' perspective too, coming into this game. What's going to be happening? What's going to be happening, guys? So, guys, if you're in here, let me know in the chat. Like I said, early morning for me. I will be making my match preview for this one and the stuff in the future too. I just want to come on here really quick, kind of talk about what we can be expecting for Real Madrid versus Manchester City once again. With their form, this should be an easy win. It should be. It should be. We will see what happens. Easy peasy. That's what I would hope. That's what I would be hoping for. So, we will see. 4-0, 4-1 most first leg. Let's see. So, initial thoughts. Again, I'm not surprised. Now, looking at the schedule, guys, coming up here soon. Probably helps if I actually share my screen. Initial thoughts. We got Espanyol this weekend. I will be making my match preview for that. Leganes. And then Atletico Madrid. This Atletico Madrid happening right before we actually play Manchester City. I actually think is a good thing, personally to me. Because I think right then and there, we will kind of learn what is about this team, right? Taking a look. No Walker, Vinny can destroy the defense. I'm less worried about Vinny, guys. I'm less worried about Vinny. Vinny just coming back from the suspensions again in La Liga, in Champions League and stuff. We will see what happens. We will see what happens there. But when it comes to this game, what does the best starting lineup look? First of all, I am very curious from you guys. I know there's about 40 of you in here so far. If you guys don't want to chat, it's completely fine. But I do want to get your opinion on this formation. I've been a big believer in the 4-3-3 lately. And I know a lot of you say if we're playing a good teams, we need to be playing that 4-4-2. I just did a poll right now. Please click the poll. Let me know, what formation would you prefer? For me, I still think it's 4-3-3. That's just what I want to be seeing. I think El Clasico final is possible, the greatest revenge possible. That'd be great. That'd be great. We'll take a look at the whole bracket here just in a minute. Also, don't they do another draw? Is that how it works too? For the next round too, if we can make it out of it. And hopefully we can. At the end of the day, I'm not nervous about Real Madrid's quality and the level that we can actually play at. But what I'm nervous about is Carlo Ancelotti and if he will be making the right decision. I think if that makes sense. Their defense is bad. Even worse than ours. It's very doable. 100%. We'll take a look at them and exactly see how they've been doing too. Because it's not been good lately. It's not been good. Now, they have been getting a little better lately. So, they got that going. But when we take a look, like initial, stage is set up for someone to step up. Vinny, Mbappe, etc. Greatness is there for the taking. 100%. 100%. 4-3-3 so far, a lot of you guys have been saying. I would agree. Again, taking a look at Man City, they're not the best form right now. I mean, 3 wins in the last 5. They just got destroyed by a PSG team who just barely made it in. And then you look at some of the form. They lost 2-0 against Juventus. They lost to a Manchester United team. They lost to an Aston Villa team. 1-1. I mean, like they're starting to pick up form. Like they beat up a West Ham team. Ipswich, they're bad. Like I said, they just lost to PSG. Chelsea sucks. Robert Sanchez is awful. Club Brugge, like those aren't good teams. Those are not good teams. But when we take a look at some of the lineups that Manchester City has been doing out there, a couple players I want to highlight. I'll talk about it again, guys, more in the initial match preview for this one. But Guardiola is a huge threat. And Marmouche now, he should be able to be registered for them for this game as well. I think he's a huge threat. The issue for them is they're going to have like less than 20 days between both legs to actually get Marmouche completely used to the system and everything like that. So Club Brugge was good. They were fine. They weren't great. They wasted chances. They should have won that game, to be honest. They were up 1-0 at halftime. I saw that. If I see Vasquez at right back and Tchouaméni at center back, we will lose. That's kind of the thing. I'll definitely talk about, guys. But Guardiola, he makes me nervous. Marmouche, and then if they have the Savinho over there, the Brazilian too. Holland, I think Rudiger is just going to hold on to him the whole time. That's fine with me too. And I think Nunes can be exposed. He's 26. I have not been that impressed with Nunes. How good is Marmouche to me has looked really good, guys. I mean, I only saw him once, I'll be honest. But he was doing very good for Frankfurt so far this year, and then he's moving over here. I thought he's looked good. But their back line leaves a lot to be desired. They just got this new guy, Kusanov, Akanji. I mean, I don't know. I think these are people that we can actually expose. That's my initial thoughts on this one. Foden, I don't think Foden's that good. I'll say it. I thought Cole Palmer should have won Premier League Player of the Year last year. But when it comes to my thoughts, in the squad that I want to be seeing for Real Madrid in this one too, I, as well as a lot of you guys said, 75% of you said 4-3-3. I would 100% agree with you. I think we're doing a disservice to football if we don't have Vinny, Kylian Mbappe, and Rodrigo out there at the same time. Because when it comes to Manchester City, for them having to defend that, I think that you're very much going to make it difficult for them. So I think we 100% can beat them. Marmouche is decent, played really well for Frankfurt, 100%. 100%. For big match, 4-3-2-1. Couldn't agree with you guys anymore. Let's take a look. This is just default. Here. I think this lineup here is pretty close. It's pretty close to what I would want to be seeing. I think, though, you need to be moving Fede Valverde here to the right back position. I think Raul Asensio can come here. And I think we'll swap Vinny here. To me, initial thoughts, I think this is a starting 11 that I would want to be seeing from Real Madrid moving out there. Kylian Mbappe up top, Vinicius Jr., Jude Bellingham, Rodrigo. I'm still going Dani Ceballos right now. I think Dani Ceballos, defensively, he's actually been very good. His passing has been very good as well. He's been spreading it around through balls, etc. like that. Tchouaméni in the midfield, not my favorite. That's probably the biggest one that I would probably have a little concern about. But if Camavinga was back, ideally we could be doing that. I don't know. You guys let me know in the chat real quick. Back four. I'm going Ferran Garcia still. I think this will probably be for Mendy. Rudiger, 100%. Asensio should be getting a start. He got the start against Liverpool. I don't think he was bad in that one at all. And he's been pretty consistent too. He got the one penalty. That's about the only issue I've had with him so far. And then Fede Valverde here as well. I think you could possibly do this too. Like I said, I don't trust Tchouaméni at the center back position for a game like this. I think I would rather have him in the midfield. And like I said, Raul Asensio at his primary position at center back. And I think Fede Valverde could keep up with anybody. So those are initial thoughts. I don't know if Camavinga is going to be back. That's the thing. Camavinga, when we take a look at Camavinga really quick, guys, let's see. Let me just pull up his injury because he's still out right now. And expected mid-February is what it says over here on FOTMob right now. So when it comes to Camavinga, I think Camavinga could be playing. And, I wouldn't be that opposed to seeing Camavinga coming in and playing that left back position too. I don't think that's that bad of an idea. Again, so if we come back here, if we swapped him out and we put Camavinga at left back, I think defensively you could probably be pretty good here. You could also have Camavinga invert to the midfield too, and then he can link up with Ceballos and Tchouaméni. Or, like I said, you could have Fede Valverde invert to the midfield too. I think either way, one of those could work for Real Madrid. So that's initial thoughts from me. Let me answer a couple of your questions. Let's see. Camavinga, I don't know why Real is not signing any good right back up. I don't know how many are out there, and then I think we're so fascinated still with Trent Alexander-Arnold, so coming into the year. So I think that we'll probably get Trent in the summer, but that's why. Wouldn't Alaba at left back because of his through balls? I think Alaba would be a good option too, to be honest. Don't worry, we will very easily win. I think we can. If we will face difficult teams, we will definitely stronger and stronger after. This is the thing. This is kind of my mindset for this. I think this is a huge test, more so for Carlo Ancelotti more than anything, guys, because Carlo actually has the opportunity in this one to fix everything. I think this is kind of where you understand right away. And I don't want us to go down, but if we are going to Man City and we start Lucas Vazquez, I'm telling you guys, we will lose. We will 100% lose. I don't like to be like cautionary or anything like that too. I've seen it too many times. I've seen it against Aston Villa. I saw it against Barcelona way too many times. I've seen it against, there's so many other teams he's just been exposed against too. Athletic Bilbao, right? You can't do it. You have to. Ancelotti band will start fast. Guys, I'm telling you, I really don't think he will. Again, if he does, we will probably be losing and we won't even make it to the round of 16 in my initial thoughts in this one too. Lucas Vazquez was very good in the last one. Offensively, he can be very good. But at the end of the day, when you are playing against a team with elite wingers, and especially a Man City side, like I said, that has talent, and then they can go to the bench and add more talent too. Again, Guardiola is awesome. I think he'd be a perfect left back for Real Madrid. I love him so much, honestly. Hell of a player. Marmoush, very good too. And even if you don't put Marmoush, you got Savinho out there too, as well as you go to their bench. And then whatchamacallit must be hurt. I can't even think of his name. The Belgian guy. If you guys know, you know. But I can't think of his name. It is what it is. 70 people, you jobless. Why ain't y'all in school right now? Because we got Madridistas in the world. All around the world, everybody. That's why, mate. That's why. If we face difficult teams, let's see. Fede Valverde at right back, Camavinga at left back, Asensio center back, Rudiger at center back too. Yeah. Initial thoughts? That's kind of what I'm thinking too, guys. But this is a team that Real Madrid should beat. This is not the Man City of the past 5 years that is at the top of the Premier League or anything like that. This is a team, again, that has not been in the best form so far, that we should, like I said, we should be beating this team. This is a team that is giving up goals. Their defense, their back four is not that good. They got destroyed the other day, 4-2, against a PSG team that has explosive players. I mean, if we're going like one-on-one, I love Barcola too. Barcola's a baller. Vinny's better than Barcola. Dembele gets a goal in that one as well. I think Rodrigo is just as good. He's probably even better than I don't even know what I'm saying there. It's early in the morning, guys. It's early in the morning for me. I think Rodrigo is 100% better than Dembele too. And then even when it comes to like some of the other players, I like Neves a lot. But like this back four isn't good. I would rate Thibaut Courtois better than Donnarumma too. This is a team for Manchester City that is old. Silva is old. Kovacic is old. De Bruyne's old too. They have a good couple players. Haaland is going to be a threat. Haaland's going to be a threat, obviously. I think Savinho could be a threat. Guardiola, 100%. But I don't know. We will see. Doku. Thank you. I could not think of Doku's name. I can tell you where he's from. Can't think of his name. Dally, how do you felt when you saw we drew City, bro? Man, Rose, I knew it was going to be happening, mate. I 100% knew it was going to be happening no matter what. So I'm not that surprised, just to tell you that. I'm not that surprised. The second that the finishing actually happened, I knew we were going to be playing them. So personally, I think 6-2, we win over 2 legs. Alaba should start at left back if fit. I'm not against it. I personally, to me, I think you can probably bring Alaba in because, you guys, we have to think of this. When Raul Asensio's out there, he's probably going to be a little too aggressive, so he's probably going to pick up a yellow card too. I think you want to save Alaba and bring him on later in the game. That's what I would want to be doing. I want physicality in the midfield against the City old midfield. 100%. 100%. You need it. We have Mbappe, Vinny, Rodrigo, Bellingham in the back line of Man City. Will definitely collapse when Mbappe will be roaming on the field. Exactly, Alex. I couldn't say any better. We need to be absolutely destroying this team and taking advantage. And that's why I continue to be saying the 4-2-3-1, the 4-3-3. I put it in the poll. 72% of you said it as well. You cannot, in good faith, not start Kylian Mbappe, Vinny Jr., and Rodrigo all at the same time. Because especially Rodrigo, lately, what is it? 4 goals in the past 2 Champions League games for him so far. He's been on fire in the Champions League too. We already know Vinny is Mr. Champions League as well. And then Kylian Mbappe finally wearing that white kit too. I think he will eventually become Mr. Champions League as well. So I think to create headaches for Pep, you have to put those 3 in there as well. So we will see what happens. But Scott, big up Real Madrid. Real Madrid, mate. Appreciate it. Guys, 83 of you in here for impromptu live stream too. This is why you turn on those post notifications as well. You never know when I'm going to be going live, especially when we get news like this today. So personally to me, I'm not nervous about this game. I'm more nervous more than anything about Carlo Ancelotti. I think if we play with the starting 11 that I'm going with, and this is not even saying like, do I know more ball than Carlo Ancelotti? Maybe? No, not really. Not really. But I do know what I've been seeing from Carlo Ancelotti when we were putting Lucas Vazquez out there too, and when we're putting Tchouaméni at center back too, because it's not just that. You are weakening this defensive side, especially our right side, when you're doing that too, because you have to have Rodrigo track back so much too. You have to have whoever is in the midfield, Fede Valverde especially, tracking back and helping too. So I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of Haaland either. We just have to mark him correctly, 100%. Couldn't say that any better as well. Haaland's very good. But at the same time, if you just man mark him, and Rudiger especially, having gone against him the past couple of years too, I think we know what we need to be doing against him as well. So we will see what happens, guys. But these are just my initial thoughts. We will, of course, be having a lot more discussions about this too. We might even do some more live streams too. And what I kind of want to be doing too, guys, is some live streams where I actually chat with some of you as well. So if you guys want to hop in here, chat with me about the game, chat with me about your thoughts too. If you guys do have any people who actually are Manchester City fans, make Man City videos, anything like that, let me know. I would love to have some chats with them as well before this game comes up here soon. But we will be having this game very soon. I'm trying to see exactly when these games are. First games are between February 10th and the 12th for Real Madrid versus Man City. Then the following game is a week after. We are going to Man City for the first game, and then we are back home at the Santiago Bernabeu in the second one as well. So we will see what happens, guys, but it'll be very interesting. I think this is actually a good overall matchup and a good time for us to play Man City too, because I believe if we weren't playing them now, we'd be playing them way later in the future too. They could kind of pick up some steam and kind of get back to the ways that they were at the top of the Prem, etc., stuff like that. So again, not nervous. I am very confident in this team. I think Real Madrid's been on pretty good form, but at the end of the day, Carlo Ancelotti, this is you. This is you. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why people call you Don Carlo. You have to make the right decision here. And again, just to stress it one more time, I think it either has to be Fede Valverde or Raul Asensio at that right back position. You just have to figure it out. You cannot be putting Lucas Vazquez in that starting 11. You could bring him off the bench if we are losing. We shouldn't be losing with this lineup, but that's just my initial thoughts, guys. So we'll be talking more about that later as well. Guys, I have to go here in just a minute too. Just want to make a quick video. If you guys weren't able to watch this live, that's okay. I'm going to make an on-demand video as well, so we can do that as well. So, Sezgin, what's happening? Dean and Timmy, if Carlo loses to City, I want him sacked immediately. I think that's a possibility. That's a possibility. We either learn a lot from this game, and we can move forward, and we will go play either Leverkusen or Atletico Madrid, or we lose, and Carlo Ancelotti should be gone. And then we can go watch how well Leverkusen does on that one. So, initial thoughts on that one, though. As long as Ferland and Lucas don't play, we will easily win. I'm not against Mendy playing as much as Lucas Vazquez, but I would still prefer either Camavinga or probably Fran Garcia for me. So we'll see. Yo, Dally, can there be an El Clasico final? I believe so. I still don't exactly know how the bracket works with the Liverpool or this. I think they're going to do another draw, so I think technically we could do it. But, yeah, I don't know. It's going to be weird to see. It's going to be interesting to see. But, guys, again, appreciate all the support. Appreciate all the love. Again, this is just a quick video, too. We will, of course, be discussing this a lot more moving forward as well. So, Madridistas, those are my initial thoughts on the matchup between Real Madrid and Man City. Of course, we will be doing a lot more content on this game as well. Possibly even some live streams during the games as well. But, guys, again, initial thoughts. Let me know in the comments what's your initial thoughts on this one. What do you think that we need to be doing in this game moving forward as well to actually have success and to reach the next round of the Champions League as well? Can't wait to hear from you in the comments as well. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button, like the video as well, guys, and I will see you later today for my match preview of the Espanyol versus Real Madrid match. Guys, Dallyfc, cheers, Real Madrid.